Si te beso me pierdo el camino, mae. Yo ya me siento distante, pero fue tu culpa la que nos mató. Creí que te sabía más y sé que me lloraste más. A mí lo nuestro fue distinto, pero aún no entiendo lo que nos pasó. promised me forever, but you broke my heart. Now I'm standing here trying to find my way, but the storm in my chest won't fade away. I gave you my all, and you gave me your lies, but I'm stronger now, can't be paralyzed. You try to leave me shattered, but I'm still whole. You won't break my spirit, you won't take my soul. I'm not the same, I'm not the girl you knew. I'm learning to love me, I'm learning the truth. You can't keep me down, I'll rise again. I'm letting go of the pain, I won't pretend. The light seems in the rain, but I'll be okay. I'm letting go of the hurt you gave. Tears in the rain, they wash me clean. Now I'm free from the light we used to dream. I hear your voice when the night's so cold, but I won't come running back to your hold. I found my strength in the silence and the scars. I'm learning to heal no matter how far. I gave you my trust, but you tore it apart. Now I'm finding myself, finding a brand new start. I'll keep moving on, I won't stay stuck. I'm finding my peace, I'm rising above. Lord, tears in the rain, but I'll be okay. I'm letting go of the hurt you gave. Tears in the rain, they wash me clean. Now I'm free from the light we used to dream. I'm not the same, I'm not the girl you knew. I'm learning to love me, I'm learning the truth. You can't keep me down, I'll rise again. I'm letting go of the pain, I won't pretend. The Lord tears in the rain, but I'll be okay. I'm letting go of the hurt you gave. Tears in the rain, they wash me clean. Now I'm free from the light we used to dream.
All right, so back from vacation,
Yeah.
day one.
Back from vacation day one. We need another vacation to get us recharged from last week. But yeah, good to be back in Timmins Square. A lot of people coming by tonight, noticing that we are back in full swing and ready to go again.
So, Kinsman, so the first question is, what did you get up to during your vacation?
Well, a lot of nothing, but a lot of, we went to the polar bear habitat, took the boys up there. We saw Inukshuk. Again, it's hit or miss with those polar bears. You don't know if they're going to be swimming when they're diving into the pool. Inukshuk, we spent our admission on Inukshuk's butt. He was in there having a good old swim, but it's worth the trip. Again, the boys like going back through the Pioneer Village. They had a horse show there. Lots of fun.
Okay.
And we went a lot of mini golf. We saw Don Marcoux and Arlene up there at the mini putt and batting cages. Movies, bowling. We went to Midtown Bowl. We did the staycation stuff.
You supported all the local businesses.
We supported the local businesses. Yeah, we don't just work here. We live here. We play here, and we spend our money here in the economy.
That's good. All right, awesome.
Now, what about you now?
Oh, wow, listen.
You're as the Red Bull will say, it was a spicy long week off.
First of all, like my dad, who's 80, made his, as my mouse falls, my dad, who's 80, we're off to a good start, aren't we? Just broke the mouse.
That's it.
So he made his first trip to Timmins in about a year and a half. It took him some convincing to get here, but my dad's 80 and he's still in fairly good health. So he flew here. So he was with us for 10 days. We did a lot. Like mostly, I would say 90% we were out of camp. We did take him on the animal tour at Cedar Meadows.
Yeah, Cedar Meadows. How was that?
Amazing. Yeah, of course it is. My daughter, who's one, when she was feeding the elks, about half her hand went in the elk's mouth. So we did that, but most of the time we're at camp. We did a big celebration for my dad's 80th birthday and my father-in-law's birthday.
Yes, saw some pictures
yeah,
online.
so listen.
And you had Mr. Bill, the one, the only.
Yeah, so we had a whole ton of people. Like the RV was completely full all week, like jam-packed with kids, and all my kids were here, and Mr. Bill came out for the party.
Every age level covered.
Yeah, and we did karaoke, and we hung by the fire, and we had a couple Diet Pepsis, and we had a real blast there. It was an awesome one. We ate a lot, and we had some cold drinks, and we sang a lot of music, and Mr. Bill was awesome. And
he is. Again, people commenting on that video stating Mr. Piano Man. He's quite the talent.
And then we did, we were in the four-wheeler, which I wound up getting stuck, by the way. So I take the kids through these mud trails, and then I got the four-wheeler stuck. And so what happened here is I had to call another guy with a bigger four-wheeler. And the trails are only like the width of the four-wheeler, right? I've been four-wheeling before?
Yeah, I've been four-wheeling,
okay.
yeah.
So I'm like, how are you going to get around the trails? Well, he has this massive RV, this four-wheeler, and he just zipped around and yanked me out of there. Yeah.
Winch and all. You got stuck.
Yeah. So that was pretty awesome. Yeah, and we spent a ton of time at camp, and did a lot of
drinks had, and a lot of holding down the lawn chairs on the back porches. Lots of beverages down in that week and a bit.
Yeah,
but it's nice to have a bit of time off. Mm-hmm. Hang out. But it's also nice to be back to the grind.
Back to the grind.
Yeah, on a Tuesday, which feels like a Monday.
My daughter was showing off her engagement ring.
Yes, the big news before the holidays. She was asked the question.
She was asked the question and said yes. So now we're into engagement party time, which is going to happen in Sudbury.
Okay.
And she's getting married in a barn. So how do you like that?
That's
right out of The Office.
Yeah, right out of The Office, or going right back to the nativity scene days. The Christmas nativity started in a barn. Yeah. Way back.
I don't think Jesus Christ was their inspiration for this.
Was the inspiration for her wedding choice.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
venue.
So we had a whole lot filled with RVs.
We want the shepherds hanging out there on the altar.
Yeah. And we watched two great movies, by the way. I'm going to tell you. But first one is the one that mostly everyone's seen. Is Happy Gilmore 2.
We watched it.
What'd you think?
It was decent.
Okay.
A lot of cameos, and you said the number was popped up today. What, 90 something?
Yeah, there was over 90 cameos.
90 cameos.
Yeah,
and Eminem was in there.
Oh, Eminem had one of the best roles. So I loved that movie. It was perfect what a movie should be, dumb and funny. And that's what movies should be.
It is dumb. Yeah, it's if you're into the Adam Sandlers, it's his quirkiness that gets him through.
You didn't find it funny?
I found it in spots. No, I'm not getting old and grumpy.
Well, just old then.
Yeah, just old.
How do you not find Happy Gilmore 2 funny?
He's funny. Yeah, it had its moments.
Give me your threshold. What's something that really gets you laughing then? The 6 o'clock news?
Yeah, 6 o'clock news.
What's something that gives you a barrel of laughs then? Tell me something that's funnier than Happy Gilmore.
Funnier than Happy Gilmore, the Dumb and Dumber. Love Dumb and Dumber.
That's the same type of comedy.
Well, same. Yeah, slapstick comedy. I'm a fan of.
Then we watched this other movie recommended by my son, and you got to watch this. It's on Prime. It's called Rubber, and it's about a killer tire.
Mm-hmm. I haven't seen.
And this movie is like tremendous. It's a tire that goes around killing people.
Almost like the pumpkin theory with Carved.
Oh, this is way more cheesier than that. and there's one scene in this movie where they thought they killed the tire, and a tricycle comes down the road, and they go, "He's not dead. He has transformed into a tricycle." It's a great movie, pal.
So this tire's rolling around with knives coming out of the wheel well.
Nothing. No, he just shakes.
Hubs?
No, he just shakes and heads explode.
Okay, Rubber.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. Looking for something to binge watch. There you go.
Oh, it is tremendous. Like at the beginning of the movie, they set it up and they go, life doesn't have to make sense. Like, don't overthink things.
Okay.
Just, this movie's not going to make sense. Just enjoy it.
Just sit back, enjoy it, have your popcorn, and go. Talking about binging in movies, we're into the Dexter. You still have not seen one episode of Dexter.
No.
Yet. We're into Dexter Resurrection now. And the newer series with the actual Dexter came back and is, back in the limelight again.
No, we didn't, like, on my holiday, like, we didn't spend a lot of time in front of the TV or even my phone. Like, we almost completely, like, unplugged. We enjoyed the outdoors. Wasn't connected to much. I know you gave me all the gossip throughout the week. You were in tune with relationships and businesses.
Staycation. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Still keep you up to date on
you
what's
were triple
happening
plugged in by the sounds of it, kids. But no, I didn't. I didn't do a lot of that. So we didn't watch much TV shows beside those 2 movies late at night at camp. But yeah, so you had to catch me up on everything.
I caught you up to speed.
I did keep my eye on the Jays, how the Jays are doing.
Yeah, they're playing.
So.
They're still playing some hot ball.
They faded off for a little bit there.
Well, they're back. What they win? 15-1 yesterday.
Yeah, but they lost a bunch before that.
Well,
yeah.
Gotta lose a few, and then you'll win a bunch more, right?
That's right. I see a lot of people are going down to see Jays games, by the way. So
yeah. The Jays bandwagon has kicked off into full swing.
So lots of stuff happening in the community. Shout out to the community members who put on that awesome day in the park yesterday.
Yeah, Schumacher Day in the Park. Yeah. Piper Farrell, Dave Farrell, the entire community. I know the Stellas from Lady Luck, the Lions, first of all, for allowing their space, Schumacher Lions Park, the opportunity to set up such a great venue. And again, seeing, pictures upon pictures, there was vendors there, live entertainment throughout the day. It was a good day had by all, and saw a post. They had all donations. Again, it was free, but bring donations for the South End's food bank. Apparently 1,000 pounds of food. A lot of donations coming in for the South End Food Bank.
We can't forget about this. Like every night, we might have forgot because we've been off for a week. There's a Wheel of Winning here. Do you remember the Wheel of Winning?
Yes, I do remember the Wheel of Winning. We're giving away tonight $25 to Mattagami River Fries Inc. And again, if you haven't tried the Mattagami Rock Burger, get yourself down to the Mountjoy Pavilion, Glenn and Sylvie, and get yourself the Mattagami Rock Burger. It's got patty, lettuce, onions. It's even got onion rings on there. It is delicious. And again, $25. You can go try one of those this week.
Did you say patty?
A giant patty.
Yeah.
Meat patty.
Do you think he wants you to talk like that about his
burger? That's what it says. That's what it says.
It says in the description.
Yeah, that's in the description. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you watch the sponsor reel tonight, it even says that on it.
Well, you say that. Did Glenn say that?
It's
triple patty.
It's in the menu.
I haven't heard that.
Description. A patty. What do you call it?
I don't know.
A slab of meat with some lettuce, onions, and onion rings.
Yeah.
And Swiss cheese.
Well, you always teach me new terms or terms I haven't heard since I watched Titanic, but I learned a new term also from my 16-year-old son. Now, it's called unk. Have you ever heard this?
No, I've heard it, but unk is what? That's the cool term for uncle.
You've never heard this saying before. If I never heard it, you never heard. Unk means you're old, but you're trying to do something cool.
Okay.
It makes you an unk.
It's not it's not the cool slang for cool uncle.
No, it's an insult. No, it's not the same. So we did karaoke. Yeah. During my dad's birthday, like late night karaoke, after dark karaoke, by the way. And, I was trying to do some Eminem dancing, and my son says I'm dancing like an unk. So.
Yeah, that's a polite way to say that you're terrible.
Yeah, that's right. So I learned that terminology.
Yeah, okay, so there you go, unk.
You keep me up on the old lingo, and if I hear any new lingo, I'll keep you refreshed.
You can add patty to the list, but that is a legit menu item.
Oh, yeah. Listen.
One of the toppings on the Mattagami Rock Burger at Mattagami River Fries Inc. And again, $25 on the PAIB Insurance Inc. Wheel of Winning tonight.
I'm trying to convince my dad, back to this topic, to move the Timmins. Mm-hmm. Now, my mom's passed. My dad's alone in this house that's, when it's too big for one person. So I'm trying to convince him to come here.
To downsize, pull up the anchor and come to town.
You and my dad share a little bit in common. Like, you're very, traditional. I know a few people. Traditional's fair, right?
Yeah, traditional.
Would you say you're traditional?
Okay. Yeah.
So my dad's like you. Like, he's a traditional guy. which is cool. Like I know a lot of traditional people, but he doesn't want this whole move thing. So any advice on how to?
He likes it easy. He likes it easy going. No stresses.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Again, just the thought of a move would, it would ruffle the feathers there.
Yeah, he just if my dad lived in a tent, he wouldn't want to move from the tent, right? I think it's the move. So
he's like a snail going to the next shell. He loves his new habitat. He doesn't want to, stir it up and move on to the next.
So the trick is every time he comes to Timmins, he gets it in his mind that he wants to move here, which I want him to move here. Obviously, my dad's 80. I don't want him being in Thunder Bay alone. He's more happy with that situation than I am. But then after time fades, he gets more settled into Thunder Bay again. So I got to keep on.
Well, as he's back. So question is, did you ask him today, now that he's back, is he still thinking of, packing the bags and he's pursuing a house?
Quote, unquote, considering it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, again, we know some good realtors. One of them, Mr. Seal, Albert Seal, could seal the deal.
My dad wears hearing aids, so there was 8 kids in our RV sleeping, if they were sleeping, kids being kids having fun. My dad just takes his hearing aids off. He doesn't hear diddly doo dong there, kidsman.
Well, if we know Albert Seal, frothing at the bit, knowing your dad wants to come to town. Yeah. What would you be looking for? A 1, a 2-bedroom, 3-bedroom home? What's he looking for? A bungalow?
Again, it's hard to get an answer out of this guy. So
he won't say.
He doesn't know. I'd like him to live with me, but he's probably, everyone likes their own space. So I would think 1 bedroom. Yeah, it's just
so a 1 bedroom, maybe a 2.
Yeah. Maybe what I'll do is we'll bring him on the dating game, and maybe he'll find
we could bring him on as the eligible bachelor. We set him on the panel. Then he has no choice but to hunker down here in Timmins.
So I that's my goal by the end of the year, to get my dad to move, convince him to move to Timmins. Because my sister and my brother live in Ottawa. And so that's his direct family. I'm like, well, my first suggestion to him was this. Never mind Timmins or Thunder Bay. What you do is you see us in the summer, and then you get yourself a little shack there. I know it's not cool right now to go to the States because of the Orange Man, but just hypothetically, a little shack in Arizona or Florida where you have heat. Mm-hmm. Or maybe even the West Coast, but somewhere hot.
Again, even with the Terra, it's probably still cheaper than some of the houses up here.
Yeah, he always sees a sunball. Yeah. This is my first suggestion to him, if that was me.
You can go cheer for Austin Matthews when he's in the off season.
But he's like, oh no, Klomper. I like the cold, so he's not taking that plan of action. So the next plan is to get him to move here.
Well, let's get him here. Well, we should bring him on. Dating game coming up at the end of the month. The next edition featuring Mr. Klomp, the King Klomp.
But I want him here. But ultimately, it's going to be his decision. But if I can convince him, if there's any advice on how to convince him, I'm open.
Maybe
to
we start shooting him some listings.
Yeah.
Go for open houses and stuff.
I think if I got him a dog, he loves animals. Maybe if I got him a dog and he said, listen, the dog can only live in Timmins by rules.
He might. Well, hopefully he changes his tune and keeps his the blinders on headed to Timmins.
A question I had thinking yesterday. So yesterday was a holiday for most, but it's not a stat holiday.
No, the civic holiday.
Yeah, it's a civic holiday. So I was curious to know who had it off, who had to work. Some employers, even though they're not required, will give you the day off.
Yeah, they'll
give
you the day off.
Other employers, other places like retail and that, they stay open. Mm-hmm. I'm just curious if people had it off and what they did on their Monday.
What do they do on their Monday? Yeah. I know a lot of businesses keep the doors open. A lot of business, Canadian Tire Timmins, Nancy and John and the crew, they were blowing out their hydrangeas. Am I saying it right? They've got those plants on sale this week, so they were wide open for business. And again, it's the choice.
Do people celebrate? Do they take advantage of this holiday? Because we did have a nice stretch of weather here. Yeah, we had really good weather actually for a week.
It was good for a week. Week of weather. Might not have been the hottest, but it was still decent.
Oh, I found we got some pretty hot days.
Well, mid high 20s, low 30s.
Low 30s isn't the hottest to you? Well, what do you want? 96
Yeah,
degrees?
that's it. I want to be 40 something degrees
Okay.
down south. Yeah.
I thought, comparative to what we've had this summer here, it was a pretty good
It
stretch.
was a pretty good stretch.
Yeah.
And hopefully it continues into the rest of this month, into September. I know we were kind of gypped a bit in good old June, but hopefully we'll continue along here with some warmer temperatures. With Porcus just around the corner, the Porcus Stampede and Rodeo.
That's right.
Which we're giving away some tickets for that between now and then, August 23rd and 24th.
Yeah, I have to say,
that
if you've never been to this Stampede and Rodeo, it's quite the event. First of all, it's family friendly. And it's awesome to be there. The rodeo aspect is so cool.
Yeah.
And often, like, we don't have a lot of this in our community. So if you watch, like, Yellowstone, which I'm a big fan of, or any of these country movies, you see these rodeos, and you're like, wouldn't that be awesome to go there? We have a chance to do it. Like, they have some great riders there.
They got great riders, and again, it's on the national circuit. The riders, dog ear, or I should say, maybe a horse ear. Porcus Stampede and Rodeo every single year. One of the best venues. I know when you drive by Porcus Junction, you're like, how do they house, or, I can't picture the rodeo there. Just imagine, they bring in these giant grandstands. It looks like you're riding, barrel racing inside Rogers Stadium. That's how awesome it is. And again, if you're a vendor, I know they were still looking for some vendors. If slots are all full, still good to inquire. They were making thousands per day up there.
Yeah.
A lot of foot traffic up there in Porcus for this.
So we are going to have a few passes, and we're working on getting one or two of the committee members to come on and talk about the whole weekend. Yeah, it is really awesome. So something different to see in the community.
Something to see and do. And again, if you do want to go, maybe camping, I know they were still offering that they still had camping spots available. So you bring your RVs up there and, put the anchor down for the weekend and enjoy Porcus. Again, tickets on sale for that, porcusag.ca.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that is going to be super cool. So, like, the summers, we're not done yet. I know you start seeing these back to school messages.
Yeah, the commercials are out there.
We're only halfway done here.
That's it. Not through the dog days of summer yet.
I have a funny story to tell about my 16-year-old son. So he was in Kitchener for a basketball camp for a week. And originally he was planning, he was going to get a ride back on Sunday. But as I mentioned, my dad's birthday party was on Saturday. So I'm like, I got to get you here because all my kids were there, friends. Anyways, I definitely wanted my son to be part of that. So I'm like, he's never flown alone. So this was like the chance to be organized.
Okay.
Yeah. And it was like a planes, trains, and automobile type of situation.
Okay.
So what he had to do is he had to take the Uber from Conestoga College to the train station, then take the train to Union Station, then take the porter bus to Billy Bishop. Anyone who flies knows that situation.
Yes, you do. Yeah.
So what he did is Uber successfully to the train station, took the train to Union Station, but when you get to Union Station, you know that they have this train shuttle from Union to Pearson.
Yes.
Now, I told you he's going to Porter,
but
he sees the sign, train to airport.
So he's initially thinking that it's got to be the Billy Bishop.
Right. So he just hops on that train and he goes, well, my flight's not here. He's at the wrong airport.
Oh, no. Did he make his flight?
Yeah. We got there plenty of
Lots
time.
of time,
He, instead of taking the train back, he took an Uber back from Pearson to
Billy Bishop.
Billy Bishop.
Now, if I had said, train or a ferry to Billy Bishop, might have made more sense.
And then he's like, Dad, listen, I got a pop and a bag of chips and it was $22. I'm like, welcome to the airport, pal. Airportlife.com.
Yeah, they're getting you set for the next Jays game.
Yeah.
Fly in.
He almost, he was shocked with the prices, but the airport, you're going to pay premium.
Yeah, premium box.
My dad was telling me in the Thunder Bay Airport, remember those little boxes of cereals? You get the 12-pack? Mm-hmm. We still have those out at our camp, by the way.
Yeah, they're the best, yeah.
$9 for one of those little boxes. $9.
$9. Does that come with a spoon? Do you get milk with that, or is that just the cereal?
Hey. Yeah, so airport prices, he was shocked to learn that.
Holy smokes, eh? $9
Yeah.
per one.
But yeah, so he had that mishap. He went to the wrong airport, but nonetheless, he got back.
He made it.
Yeah. He made it back in time.
All right. Went on a ride with John Candy doing the poke on the back of the
Yeah.
van on the way back here.
Yeah. I think 16 was a fair age to do that. To be able to
it's a learning curve. Again,
do that adventure.
He does it again. He's
Yeah.
going to know how to get there. And we all make the traveling error. That's why they always ask you to get to the airport earlier rather than later. So if you do have a mishap, that gives you time to correct it.
I love if you have to travel anywhere, like say if you're going to Toronto or Thunder Bay, which I go back to often. I'd say Sudbury not applicable. Anything that's like 7 or 8 hours. You a fly guy or a drive guy?
7 or 8 hours.
Like Toronto. I'm saying Toronto.
Okay, Toronto. It depends.
Yeah.
If we've got time, drive. If maybe not so much time, we'd look for a cheap flight. There's no such thing as a cheap flight
No.
anymore. But,
Well,
either or.
it might be different for you because like you have family that's spread out through that area. So we could always rent a car, I guess. But for me, I like flying. I like to be plunked
like to get
downtown
there.
Toronto and then just walk not like I'm there every weekend.
Or rent one of those bikes.
Yeah.
Bike system's pretty cool down there.
But some people like the driving. I find it's okay to drive there, but on the way back, after your vacation's done, you don't want to be driving 8 hours. It's the worst.
Well, we're planning to go to New Brunswick in September.
Okay.
And again, we're going to drive.
You're going to drive this?
Yeah, we're going to drive. Yeah. Well, we did the map search, 16 hours. So
Yeah.
that's they say you can do it if you're crazy enough. We'll
So
see how
are
far
you
we can
gonna
get on
do-
day one. We might just make it to the outskirts of New Brunswick on day one.
Holy man, hammer down there.
We're going to hammer it down.
Better be safe on that
taking the
road.
good old Nissan. Yeah.
Well, you could take the car, but most people when they do that trip, like they stay in Montreal.
Well, we might, Montreal or some night, overnight, and then make it to New Brunswick.
But you don't mind driving, you.
Oh, I like driving.
Like no music. You're like my father-in-law. No music, just dead silence in the road. You don't mind. You could probably drive.
Well, it's
50
funny.
hours.
The whole no music thing is because working in radio all my life, I get sick of the banter.
So you could drive like
Chatting.
50 hours.
Yeah, I can drive
just
50 hours just
dead silence.
Windows down, the sound of the wind coming through the car, and that's about it.
And my son just popped in and said that was an unk thing. But
unk
you know who
thing,
appreciates
yeah.
that? The passengers, because they don't have to drive.
No, that's again, we're the perfect pair. Tracy doesn't like to drive for the long distances.
No, who does?
And, I love to drive, and when I said we could make it, we're going to leave early enough. We already got it planned. We're going to leave at like 2, 3 in the morning, and see how far we can get by dinner time that night. And we just might make it right to Oromocto.
Now, are you
one
like,
haul?
when you travel? Are you, people go two ways, right? They're sort of wing it, right? That's a little harder on the budget. Or you like pack a lunch and scheduled stop type person.
Well,
I know people that go both ways.
Well, yeah, we're going to do both. Pack the snacks,
Yeah.
pack the drinks. And again, we only stop, maybe every 2 or 3 hours, similar to our Wonderland trips. The bus would stop every 2 hours.
Except you don't have 56 people.
Not
in the back.
56 people going in and out, waiting for them. We're stopping at the Burger King after Wonderland, coming back. But, you do stop and you need to stretch the legs every 2, 3 hours and
All right. So
see what
a
happens.
scheduled stop. Some people schedule. Some people just fly by their pants.
Fly by the seat of the pants,
Yeah.
or fly by the gauge on the gas tank and say, okay, we need to fill up here.
Yeah.
You
So
stop and do it. Yeah.
that's a good 2-day trip down there, unless you could do it in one.
Well, it says 16 hours.
yeah.
So it's like driving to Toronto and back in the one day.
I've done that.
A lot of
one
people
time.
do it, yeah.
Yeah. I've driven to Toronto and back in one day, but then you're tired for like the next 3 days though.
Well, if we get there late enough, then we sleep it off, and then you're up on we'd be leaving on a Thursday, get there on the Friday, and hopefully, rested and recoup just in time for the weekend.
All right. Barreling. Well, you'll see the benefit of doing that is that you get to see everything. Like when you fly, you don't see zip all
No, you don't
besides
see anything.
your destination. So you get to see I heard the East. I've never been, so I heard the East Coast is really beautiful. So you're going to get to see all that.
Yeah, we're going to go
type of
through,
stuff.
Quebec and, New Brunswick. So.
You're going to go to Quebec with your French?
Quebec. Yeah,
You're in big trouble
Thank
there,
goodness
pal.
we've got two little translators. My boys will
All right.
hopefully get us up to speed on the Francais before we leave.
Now, are your boys traveling with you?
That week, no, they'll be in school. That'll be September.
Okay.
we're
So
taking,
they better brief you on your translation before you go.
Translations. I'll send some messages, see if they can send us what to say.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm asking to get this. What do I say? At the cashier.
You know there's an app, right?
Yeah, I know.
That
The
can
French app.
translate it for you.
I want this, s'il vous plaît.
All right.
A mix of both.
There we go. Later on this week, we're going to have the fire department on the show, by the way.
Yeah, fire safety tips.
Yeah, fire safety tips, and we've done some video with them. We're going to be showcasing that, and I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome. And again, you'll see them a part of our sponsor reel. Again, it says fire doesn't take a vacation. Just because you're on vacation, it says to test those alarms every single month.
You really do, pal.
Batteries in the alarms and the carbon monoxide detectors. Make sure your extinguishers are ready to go because you had that incident.
Yeah, and you'd be happy to know not only did I get one new extinguisher, I got two new extinguishers.
Got two. So you're ready for two baskets sitting on the element now.
Yeah, we're fully stocked and loaded
Fully stocked
to go.
and ready to go.
Oh, those things are a thing of beauty. Okay, so why don't we do this? Why don't we take a break?
Okay.
Wrap things up, and we're going to rock and roll right into the Wheel of Winning, by the way.
Wheel of Winning. $25 to Mattagami River Fries Inc. Again, the Mattagami Rock Burger on the menu with Glenn and Sylvie, Mount Joy Pavilion. If you've never been, the Rock Burger, it's got everything on there. Your favorite word there, Klomp, a patty. You've got Swiss cheese, lettuce, onions. There's onion rings. It's delicious. And again, $25 coming up after this.
You are so awesome.
Try some ice cream this week and a new fresh fruit refresher at Sweet Freeze. Stop in today, 175 3rd Avenue, or order online, sweetfreeze.com. Registration is on now for the Fall Fair Sweet Peas Baby Contest. Enter your entry forms and send them to fallfairbaby@gmail.com today. The most nutritious dog snack on earth is the Humble Egg. They are nutritious multivitamins for your canine. Ask Melissa at Spoiled Rotten for more details, 407 Wilson Avenue, or call 705-288-0859. PAIB Insurance Inc. have your back and the coverage you need. Call for a consultation today, 705-360-5300. Save 10% off select flooring this week at J&R Custom Cabinets. Also join their newsletter community at jrcustomcabinets.ca so you never miss any of their great promotions. Sign up now for fall DARE classes with DARE Timmins for grades 5 and 6. Email lemurick@yahoo.ca to join this fall. Canada's premier rocketry challenge is back with Launch Canada. The conference is set for the Plex August 16th and 17th with live rocket launches from Mattagami First Nation the week of August 18th to the 22nd. Order your cooler bundles today with Farm Hill Lane Co. They've got your chicken breasts, sausages, burgers, steaks, and more delivered straight to your door. FarmHillLane.ca. Need help designing your space? Then contact Jen today at Mindful Living Interiors for residential, commercial design, and more, and great rates. 705-951-0908. Going on a trip? Then get a detail before you leave from the Shine Shop Crown Timmins. Call Darren DeBano to book your slot this week. 705-268-4855. Fire doesn't take a vacation, so make sure your smoke and carbon monoxide detectors are working. Test them monthly. More fire safety tips can be found at ontario.ca/fire marshal. Fall registration is on now with Timmins Little League Baseball for ages 9 to 12. Sign up today at timminslittleleague.ca. Lamb Chop toys are back in stock this week at Pet Value. Stop into 100 Waterloo Road or the Timmins Square location to pick up yours. The Naked Gun, Bad Boys 2, and Fantastic Four are all playing this week at Imagine Cinemas. For tickets and showtimes, log on to imaginecinemas.com. For our studio set design, we shopped and used Boreal Home and Decor. Shop their showroom online like we did, BorealHD.ca. Looking for some fun summer fun? Then play around this week at the mini putt and batting cages with Don Marcoux, located at the back of Hollinger Park. Looking for gluten-free without the chance of cross-contamination? Then you need to shop today at the Flourless Fox Take-Home, Timmins' only fully gluten-free restaurant located 89 Cedar Street South. Camp Bickle wants to thank all their sponsors for making a child's summer so special this camping season. The Alzheimer's Society Cochrane-Temiskaming remind you that your brain deserves care too. Discover brain-healthy tips and more, alzheimer.ca/Timmins. Sign up for the Timmins Majors U18 Developmental Camp. Happens the weekend of August 22nd through 24th at the Whitney Arena. Also, billet details online, timminsmajors.com. Whether it's a birthday party, wedding, or a corporate event or more, the Pop-Up Balloon Shop have you covered. Call Ashley Richards today, 705-288-3255, or stop in and see her, 269 Dale Avenue. Check out this 2022 Smoker Craft Angler 14T at Mikey's. Simple, tough, and dependable. And also available with financing, 1301 Airport Road. For Fire Feather Smoke Kiss Chicken, order from All Baked Fried Chicken. Spice up your taste buds this week, $9.99 Riverside Drive. Get your tickets now for the Porpoise Stampede and Rodeo. It's coming up quickly, August 23rd and 24th in Porpoise Junction. PorpoiseAG.ca. Esso on the Run has the deal of the summer. Buy 2 Absolutely Everything car washes and get 1 free at Esso on the Run, located 562 Algonquin Boulevard. Book a showing now for 293 Elm Street North with Jessica Gervais from Royal LePage, your Northern Realty leaders. Call Jessica now, 705-363-0136. Try the Mattagami Rock Burger this week at Mattagami River Fries Inc. 1 giant patty, bacon, lettuce, Swiss cheese, and onion rings. Pick up yours today at the Mountjoy Pavilion. Be seen with Wood Green Advertising. Be on a billboard just like us, 705-288-8446. Double layered tacos, popcorn chicken, chicken wings, and more at Burrito Guys in the Porcupine Mall. Call for delivery, 705-579-2057. When you need it painted, contact Timmins Student Works Painting. They come with $5 million in liability. Call for your quote today, 705-363-0800. And if you can think it, 3D Forge Works and Typo Press printers can print it. From printing, promotional design, and more, contact them today at typopress.ca. Your one-stop do-it-yourself reno shop in Timmins is Timmins Home Improvement Center, located at 89 Wilson Avenue. And sign your little one up now for kindergarten this fall with the Northeastern Catholic District School Board. Book an online tour today, ncdsb.on.ca. The Shift into Drive Hyundai sales event is on now at Timmins Hyundai. Finance the new Tucson plug-in hybrid for as low as 3.49% and pick up $1,000 in bonuses. Need some details on the Quilts for Survival's annual sewing retreat this September? Visit online quiltsforsurvivors.ca. Hydrangea trees are priced to move this week at Canadian Tire Timmins. Limited stock though, so pick up yours today. For the best graphic designs of the North, contact Sean or John at 13 Designs. Need to be noticed? Email them today, Sean or John at 13designs.ca. The summer deals are sizzling hot at Matheson Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. It's worth a short drive for great savings. 349 Highway 11 in Matheson. For the best in-glass replacement and mirror repair, everyone goes to Canada Glass, located 95 Wilson Avenue. And happy 90th to the Schumacher Lions Club. This amazing organization has been giving back to this community since 1935. Book a summer family deal this week at Midtown Bowl, starting as low as $59.99 per hour. Call for your fun today, 705-267-3500. And no job big or small for DAP Cleaning Solutions, dump runs, windows, floors, commercial, janitorial cleaning, and more, 705-465-3500. Shop the Urban Park Markets every Wednesday, 10 a.m. to 2 along 3rd Avenue with the Downtown Timmins BIA. For all the details, visit downtowntimmins.com. And the best name in the courier department is Robert Champagne at Timmins Courier Service. Locally owned and operated, 705-266-4285. For more of the Week Out Talk Show, follow Mel and Mel with the Connect Hers and Co. For Vegas-style games 7 days a week, come and play at Jackpot Time Timmins, located 251 First Avenue, and they're now fully licensed. TFAC says a huge thank you for supporting this year's Rock on the River. Stay tuned for the details on their 10-year milestone lineup coming up next July. Still time to enroll this fall at Northern College. With more than 75 programs to choose from, your future career is waiting for you at northerncollege.ca. Lucian Transportation are hiring for Timmins and Cochrane. Drivers get a $2,000 sign-on bonus and it's paid trading. Call today, 705-360-4090. 410 Bonaventure is for sale with Albert Seal from Royal LePage, your Northern Realty leaders. Call Albert today to seal your deal, 705-465-3493. And Timmins Square invites you to Pet Value this Saturday for the Pet Value's Little Critters Reptile Show. Happens this Saturday, 12 to 2 at Pet Value Timmins Square.
How awesome is that? They got the reptile show.
Yeah, little critters. And again, Pet Value just around the corner from us here at Timmins Square.
Yeah.
Look forward to that. 12 to 2 on Saturday.
This is all part of their kids club, so a fairly new initiative where they have monthly activities for kids, and you get discounts at certain stores.
Well, that's it. If your little one signs up, again, it doesn't cost anything to sign up. You go to a customer service desk, get your little gift card for the kids club card, and you get discounts at various stores throughout the mall.
Hey, you go see Bonnie.
That's it.
Bonnie's there taking care of the kids club. Yeah, that's so. And it sounds like they got a lot of exciting things planned here at the mall here, Kinsman. So
Lots of fun.
Some of that to be announced, but
to be announced at later dates.
Because they've had superheroes, they had the magician here, now the reptile show.
Lots of fun. Cotton candy down at the end there. Again, the kids club is bringing some. It's raising the bar here. At Timmins Square, lots of free fun. And again, you can't beat that price tag, free. Lots of fun. Right? You can attest if you're looking for things to do with your giant family there. You like the free price tag.
Oh yeah, we definitely like the free price tag. It's like everyone knows the cost of groceries. Now, when you have a bunch of teenagers come in and open up that fridge, like they'll gobble down $300 worth of food in like 8 seconds.
And it's funny, $300 worth of food. If you're having it delivered to your door, Instacart, it's amazing what $300 gets you. It's like two bags.
Yeah.
And again, it can evaporate in no time.
It was like, especially like stuff on the grill, like barbecues. Like some of these teenagers do like quadruple patty, to use your word. You should see the size of their burgers on the barbecue.
And they eat 2 of them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Bless them. Okay, pal. So Wheel of Winning time, right?
That's right. We're giving away $25. Mattagami River Fries Inc. right now.
The Wheel of Winning, brought to you by PAIB Insurance Inc. We are real people dealing with real people. Locally owned and operated in downtown Timmins, 101 Pine Street South. Call toll free 1-844-360-5300.
All right, so the celebration is on. The Wheel of Winning is being rolling as we speak.
Yeah, who's going to Mattagami River Fries Inc? $25 to try the Mattagami Rock Burger. Karen Walsh is the winner.
There's Karen.
Yeah.
You like that. Eh? You never forget about the yes thing there, Kinsman.
No, you got the double yes there.
So we talked about the fire department coming on the show. That is Thursday, but tomorrow night, do you know we got a whole space conference coming to the community?
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
Launch Canada is coming, and again, we're a part of that big week. Basically, August 16th to the 22nd, they're going to have the conference at the Sportsplex. And if you've never been to the launch, the actual launches, that happens at Mattagami First Nation. We were part of that last year. They've invited us again to be a part of it this year. And again, they're on the show to talk rocketry. How awesome is that? Lots of fun.
Yeah, everything's space. So if you have any kids, youth, adults, grandmas, grandparents, doesn't matter who's interested in anything like science and space, this is awesome. Starting with their conference at the Sportsplex, it's very cool because you get to meet the teams that build the rockets. You can build your own rockets. You can learn about space. Yeah, It's super neat.
And again, we saw them a part of, remember Beaver Fest down at Mattagami First Nation. They had Launch Canada there. My boy's still talking about the rockets that they had the chance to build and fire off into outer space or try. And again, the teams that are at this competition are actually trying to see how far and how high and fast they can launch these rockets. Some of them get to Mach speeds. That's how fast they go.
How fast is Mach?
That's what is that? 1,000? What is it? One time beating the sound barrier. What does that mean?
I asked you the question. Why are you asking me the question?
Is it 1,000? Is it 10 times the speed?
How fast did that Concorde plane go? Was that the speed of sound?
It went Mach like 1 or 2, didn't it? And some of these rockets go Mach 1 or 2. Again, that's why we're having Launch Canada on the show tomorrow to freshen our knowledge, which is nothing on rockets.
Or give you some knowledge.
And give us some knowledge. But yeah, they're a lot of fun. If you've never been, if you want to go, they've also got free shuttle service to and from. Yeah, and shout out to those drivers. It's not a short commute between here and where they do the actual launching. But again, if you want to put your feet up and go and check it out, they've got shuttles running periodically throughout the whole day.
We'll talk about that all tomorrow.
Lots of fun.
All right, we're launching out here. 3, 2, 1.